What's up,
Yo,
nerd?
what's going on, everyone? We are here for another episode of Cover Lovers. We have been having some technical difficulties. Alonzo is still trying to break into the room, but I keep denying him. So we'll see how he gets in. It is good to have Mike back here with us, of course, for another episode of Cover Lovers. How are you doing, Mike?
I am great. I did not think I was going to make it in time tonight. Just one of those days where like you look at the clock and every time you look, it's an hour later than it was the time before, and you're like, what? What just happened? How's that possible?
I feel the same way. I didn't even realize it was 6:28, and I was like, oh, I should turn on my computer.
I was sort of the same way. I'm like, I need to hop in the shower. I need to clean up dinner. Oh man. So anyway, I'm super excited to look at some covers with you dorks, and hopefully Alonzo gets his butt in here and makes an appearance at least. But either way, we can handle it without him. It's fine. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I am, as you can see, I am not wearing a head beanie, a head wrap. My wound has finally closed and healing, but I'm sure I am on track for another surgery. But that's not here right now. So I'm going to enjoy the time while I still have time to breathe between surgeries. But anyways, I'm excited as well.
Where's physics lady? As in my wife? That physics lady?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm super excited to be here. I had a crazy busy weekend and a crazy busy day, and I can't wait to talk about some covers. So
Yeah.
Before we get started, let me give a shout out to our sponsors. We have our sponsor, Cover Price. So if you want to get 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents, you just got to type in the code Nerdvana14. It's a great tool to have in your comic book bag, and definitely keep track of your comic book collection. You can keep track of the market. There's definitely cool articles. You got your top 10s. So go give them a try if you haven't tried them out yet. And then
I've got to say that service, it's such a fantastic site. It really is. I know that there are other tools that people use that are suspect. Let's just put it that way. I won't name names. I don't think I have to for those that know if you know, you know, kind of a thing. But Cover Price isn't that. It's literally raw data off of the sales sites. It is laid out really great. I mean, and I'm not saying it because it's our sponsor. Screw that. I care less about that part. I'm not even part of this channel.
I've had Cover Price before I even joined this channel.
Me too.
So I mean, I've always known it's a great tool. Sometimes I do wish it was an app, but then I go, you know what? But the database and how the ease of using the website, I don't think it gets much better. And
it feels appy anyway when you're on the website. At least when you're on your phone anyway. I don't know if I've ever accessed it on my computer. I only use it on my phone, but it is an amazing tool, and it's really well laid out. Those guys work hard to get it correct. For a while, there was some hiccups with, like, let's say Hulk 181, and then someone would sell the facsimile, and then that facsimile price would get added into the average, and so they figured out a way to get all that stuff out of there. I don't know how the hell they did that, but it's a great tool. It really is. And for comics, especially comics that don't pop up very often,
yes,
that's the place to look and see what they've sold for if ever, in varying conditions and things like that. Even raws, which is, a lot of times you don't get that. You get CGC prices on things, and not all of us collect CGC. I collect mostly, so I like to see the raw prices. But do it.
Yeah,
if you haven't done it. Even the free version is great. If you can't afford to buy it, fine. Use the free version. It's a great tool.
Yeah, it's nice to go back years for prices to do comparison.
Yep.
So definitely keeps you in track with today's and yesterday's market. Also, go visit our pals over at Bird City Comics. If you want to get 10% off your purchase, you can type in the code TNH10. Oh, what? What a surprise! Big Rob's here, but
not gonna make it tonight, guys. Sorry.
We'll get to Big Rob in a second.
Alonso sucks, man.
This guy takes PTO and he goes, "I'm sorry, I can't make it either." so sorry, Rob. Your PTO has been denied. We appreciate it. But anyways, yeah, go over to Bird City Comics. They have great exclusive books for their store. They also sell incentives. They even sell toys at times. So go check them out and get 10% off your purchase. And then if you go over to our pal at displaygeek.com, go visit Sean and tell him we sent you. And you get first off your first purchase, you can get 10% off. And you can type in the code Team Nerdherd. You can get your protectors for your Funko Pops. You can get protectors for your video games, your action figures. And he has a list of all the Freddy Funkos that were given out on Fun Days and in the online boxes. So, I mean, he's on top of his game. And then, of course, we got to give a shout out to our horseman, our moderator, Santi Rude One. Uncle Rudy, thank you for being our horseman. And it's always good to see you. So I hope to see you again. And then we go over to our pal Eddie. Go visit him on Instagram, our resident DJ at Beats by Monster. He is definitely a collector as well. So go bug him and ask him what he collects and what he's geeking out on. And then let's give a shout out to our chat. Oh my goodness, this chat is full. Thank you guys for being here. Of course, GTK Comics is first. Thank you so much for being here. And then we got Uncle Rudy, of course, in the house. Let's get it. Good times. All right. And then we've got Copy 801 here to bash your favorite covers and your favorite artists. We appreciate him very much. And of course, we've got Derek Neiman. Thank you for dropping by. What's going on, Derek? And then we've got BBB Hardcore Comics. What's going on, BBB? Appreciate you being here. And then we've got Steve. Steve's in the house as well. You're going to take out the What's Up Alonzo part, and we'll be good. I'm sure Alonzo's still trying to get on. I'm sure he's restarting his computer as we speak. Then we've got They Call Me Bruce 3. What's going on, Bruce? Thank you for dropping in. And then we've got Alonzo. Uh-oh. He's got the technical difficulties.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Technical. It's basically he's got too many images on his computer, and it's just overloading his RAM.
You gotta delete your porn history, Alonzo. Come on.
Yes.
No, it's all the palm trees and the pools in the background that he doesn't want to show. So
he's gonna make us jealous. That's what he's gonna do.
Yep.
AOL sucks. What are you doing with AOL?
AOL?
Bastard.
I didn't even know it exists.
You still get the discs in the mail?
He gets the 3.5 floppy.
he gets them with his Netflix DVDs in the mail.
Do you guys remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
He's the last one. He still rents videos at that last Blockbuster Video in Oregon.
And Bruce goes, I'm old enough to remember the high-pitched tone of dial-up. Good old 56K.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. And then let's see who else we've got in the house. Looks like everyone is talking trash on Alonzo. Anytime, Alonzo, anytime. I hope you can get it fixed though. It has been a long time since you've been on here. And also we got Black Crown Comics in the house. What's going on, Black Crown? If you don't know, I think he's doing a show with Mrs. Bird City, Laura, and I think someone else taking over for TiVo, doing those top 10 shows. So go check them out. And then I think
is there a way to share my screen? How do I?
Yes,
do that?
Absolutely. Kate, if you go down to the bottom, there should be a screen. What is it? Share screen?
Present.
Oh, present. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 1 sec.
Oh, Alonzo made it. He fixed his computer. You got.
I did. I fixed it.
Old man Peabody made it.
Old man Peabody. Let's see.
Thanks.
What do I do? Go down and I hit present. Okay. Well, let me.
I can present it. I can present the.
No. He wants to share something.
So if I share screen, and then hang on, I got to figure out where the heck I am. Is that?
He's gonna find out. He's gonna tell us exactly what was making your computer crash. What's up, Hyper? Been a while, sir. Thank you for dropping in.
Oh man!
Be sure to give your opinions in the chat about the covers today.
All right, and then if I go over to this,
So pops in Ziploc bags.
Oh,
What's going
man.
on, 78? You buy all the Peach, Besh, Wolf, and Rion covers. Yes, sir. That is on Mike's wish list. Now, I didn't say what the wish list was for. It might be a kill list, but we'll find out today.
is
All
this?
right.
Did this? Oh, maybe it's not working. I don't know. It won't let me hit the share button for some reason.
It won't?
Or am I already sharing?
No, you're
No,
not.
you're
I don't see it.
Oh, you know what it is? Hold on. Let me see if I'll remove this. And then you see if you can share it now.
Let's see. Present. Share screen.
And it might not allow us to share two screens at once.
Entire screen. Share. No. I might have some sort of a setting screwed up.
No
Oh,
worries.
why don't you you want to send us a link or send a picture?
It's the picture that I shared with you guys of Deo yesterday. He can't make the show tonight, but I thought,
Yes!
Oh,
that's in the Instagram. If
I can
someone
pull it
wants
up.
Yes.
All right, and I have the deck ready. Have you guys started?
No. We haven't started. We're still in the chat, sir.
We've been bullshitting.
Yeah.
Oh, very
Chad
nice.
Cave, thank you
Making
for
fun of you
dropping
for 10
in.
minutes.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
making fun
I
of you
know.
all.
I know.
Drive safe, Rudy. Please drive safe.
All right, let me grab that pic.
Let's see. All right. And then we got Hip Hop Brother. We got to make that SDCC trip happen, brother. Yeah, you got to make it all the way from Canada. That's a long trip. That's an expensive trip. But, sir, we will host you here. We will go get some good eats, and we'll have some good times if you ever make it down to SDCC. We promise the same thing to Mike, but Mike has kids, so I don't know. He's got some excuses.
Yes. Lame.
And then we've got Trish in the house. What's going on, Trish? And of course, we saw Trish at San Diego. That was so great. I know I said it before, but I literally screamed. I probably had like a high-pitched scream when I saw her because I was like so excited that I actually see her in real life. And it was fun to hang out with her. She was having fun. She was going to different lines, buying stuff. So make sure you go say hi to her.
Yeah, she made no money, I'm sure. She'd spent all the money she made on cool shit, I bet.
I hope she made some money.
As nerd as we are.
Well, I did give her 3 blank Stray Dog covers so she can sell that and do commissions for people, whatever, if it happened to happen.
Yeah,
and
she only charges like 50 cents for them.
She did use one of them. So, I mean, she made a little bit of money because the comic was free.
You need to charge more, Trish.
Yes, Trish. Look at that. Look at Dale. Look, I know you guys are going to get upset. Don't get upset. This is pure children happiness.
What's going on here, Mike? Explain the picture.
Yeah, so that's my complete, pretty much near mint vintage Ewok village, and I had to let Deo play with that.
I was so jealous, bro.
That was yesterday.
I know, me too.
So I set it all up for him. I also have all the Ewok figures loose as well as carded, but
Really?
he can't play with the carded ones, obviously. So I let him play with the loose ones. Everybody's there. Some of them are missing some accessories, some of the rare ones from Power of the Force, but yeah. So he was chilling, playing. We had Return of the Jedi on in the background, and
yes.
So he was loving it. Every once in a while, I'd pull out one of my toys because none of the play sets are sealed. God, if they were sealed, I'd be retired. But the figures are all sealed, except my yak face, which is it's partially sealed. But otherwise, the figures are all sealed. But none of the play sets are sealed. So I figured, come on, I got to open them, let them play with them. What's the worst you could do? Break a piece? I'll buy that piece off eBay if I have to.
That's very true. Isn't the beauty of technology today?
Yeah. So I mean, I can't. I'd be such an idiot to not let him play with this stuff. He's the right age right now, and he loves it. It's fun as hell for him. So
that looks like he's enjoying it. Every time I've ever seen this set, any friend ever had it, any cousins, there's always missing stuff. That looks like a pretty complete.
It's complete
play set. Yeah,
complete,
see
all the original string, everything's there. Yep, it's all there. And I actually have all the figures that are on the box, so he was loving that. And they're all the correct ones too. So I've got like
the box looks so mint.
I know.
Yeah, the box is literally perfect, and the inserts inside too.
Tell Dale I am completely jealous because I've never played with a complete set of this Ewok.
Okay.
Ewok.
Yeah, it's always missing like one of the fences or like
all the strings are broken.
Yeah, or the strings are broken. Yeah, none of the strings are broken on mine. Everything's there. It's all original.
All the fences are gone.
Yeah, everything's good. It all snaps together nice and unsnaps together nice, which is without breaking the tabs off and all that crap. So,
well, Trish, we hope you're okay.
Yeah, Trish, hope you're okay.
Yeah, and then Derek's in here. I think we're all caught up. If I haven't caught up with anybody, we'll get them caught up a little bit later. But Lady Fantastic's in the house. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. And and Alex, you're the last one here. We're gonna say hi to you, and then we're gonna go straight to the deck.
Let's get there. Good to see everybody. Thanks for chilling with us tonight.
Thank you so much. All right, go for it, Alonzo.
And apologies for the delay. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so let's get started with the incentives. We got our first one here, and it is Transformers number 11. We got a 1 in 10 by Karen Darbo, a 1 in 25 by Ludo Lullaby, and a 1 in 50 by Wes Craig. All right, Jeff, what are your thoughts, man? Which one are you taking?
Okay. I kind of like the art style of Darbo. That was probably is catching my eye the most. The RC is kind of a little too stylized for me. I don't necessarily like it. Shockwave's cool, but it feels like an interior panel. So I would definitely go with the Darbo, and it's 1 in 10. So hell yeah, that's just going to be easy cop.
All right. What about you, Big Rob?
Well, we always thought this in the past. Me and Mike, the RC doesn't really get a lot of covers, but that's cool to see her on it. But I think the Darbo is well done. It's awesome cover. Has Karen done other 1 in 10 for Transformers? I was not paying attention.
I thought maybe the last one. I think we've seen one other Darbo for Transformers, and we like that one too.
She's doing these are all connecting covers, so she's doing all the 1 in 10s.
No, now I got to go back and get the other one.
Yep. I'll wait. I'll catch it on the later on. But they all are all awesome. I love these 1 in 10s. Yeah, it's gonna be a brilliant connecting cover. That's definitely the winner of these. The 1 in 50s, I don't know why with Transformers I've been pretty much average at best to mediocre. The 1 in 50s. I don't know what's going on with Transformers, why they do that, but the 1 in 10s are usually pretty good, and the 1 in 25s are usually the better ones. But today the 1 in 10 wins, and to me that's Karen.
All right. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I mean, Cliff Jumper, Jazz, done really cool. I'd love to see this whole thing together. At least I think that's Cliff Jumper. I believe that's who that's supposed to be. That's the right head.
Yeah, Cliff Jumper and Jazz, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm with Rob on the RC. I mean, I want it to be better. It has that sort of rose beige feel to it, which I don't particularly like. I want her to have great covers. This is not a great cover. I'm glad she's on a cover, but yeah. And then, like Jeff said, that 1 in 50 just looks like a good interior panel, but that's really all. It just doesn't deserve to be the 1 in 50. And like Rob said, I think most of these 1 in 50s don't feel like 1 in 50s. The 1 in 10 is the cover. Art style, dynamics, composition, colors, everything's better.
Big Rob, were you going to add something?
No. I'm saying LA number 1.
I knew that's why you were going to miss PTO.
Nobody's bad. He had 2 on home already.
And this one might be a tough one for Mike. So we got.
How the hell do you choose between those?
Empire of the Damned, number 5. We got a 1 in 20 by Josh Middleton and a 1 in 7 by Selena, and both have just regular like C, D, E, or whatever covers. All right, Mike. I'm not going to postpone the inevitable, but I want you to pick one over the other, sir.
Wow.
Oh, man, I'm obviously going to buy both of the regulars. I've got to say, in this, wow, man, I like both of them for different reasons. So I think the better overall like beauty is the Middleton. But I just love the attitude on the Selena. That's so cool. That's a great idea. man, most artists would be terrified to try to do that, like the teeth and everything. And she's just like, no, I can do it. I can do anything. So I'm going to do this. I think the Middleton's got better lighting on it. It's a gorgeous cover. She looks maybe a little young, like kind of young Natalie Portman in a weird way. But I love it. I think it's the slightly better cover. I guess if I had to choose, I would choose the Middleton. But man, they're both freaking fantastic. I think the big problem with the Middleton in black and white is that it loses the red hair in the background. You miss that. I think that's a drawback. But shit, I don't know. You're making me choose. It's like making me choose between my two kids. Like this.
Do it.
I will want them both, to be fair. But I think if I had to choose, gun to my head, for the black and whites, I would probably go with the Middleton.
Very nice, very nice. All right, Jeff, what about you?
So obviously everyone's focused on like the face and the beauty of the women. Like it almost feels like these are photos, but they're not.
Yeah, we know they're not from these two.
And the the face, the hair, it's all perfect. It's all great. But look at the outfits. The outfits look like they're real. They look so real. It looks so tangible. And I love all the details. The way that they put effort into drawing Red Sonja is wow. I'm lost for words almost. And gosh, I do like the Selena for just it being a different type of Red Sonja cover. The attitude, the blood, the teeth look perfect. But I am a little bit more leaning toward the Middleton because I do like the outfit. The whole thing just works for me. Everything together. But again, I would get the regular cover too, the regular colored cover.
Okay.
Are we ever going to get this damn movie? Has anyone got any updates on that movie? Are we ever going to really get it?
I don't think so.
Never.
They're still working on it.
Yeah, that's what they keep saying.
I know.
Years now.
I do have some. I don't know if they're leaks, but I've heard some rumors from friends in Marvel. But maybe I'll share with you guys later.
Man, I mean, I don't even care if it's a piece of shit. I just want it now. Like, just give me the movie.
Big Rob.
I'll keep it simple. Middleton all the way. Selena will beat 9 out of 10 people, but not on this one. Middleton all the way.
Yeah, good on Middleton. Because honestly, we would most likely have picked Selena on, like you said, 9 out of 10 times.
Shit, I would. I mean, for God's sake, I'm the homer of all homers for Selena. But
yeah, but you chose Middleton. Way to go, Mike. Way to go.
I had to do it. I mean, it's just the right choice. I don't know.
It's the moral choice.
All right,
but I'm gonna buy them both. So,
which one did you pick, Lonzo?
Oh man, Middleton all the way, 100%. Like that, she looks amazing. Yes. That art, I mean, it really looks like, and you guys have mentioned it. It looks like a photograph.
The freckles on her face.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Like all the little details on that Middleton, it's just like I'm like in awe of it.
Can we take one extra second though for both of these artists, and just standing ovation from a sitting position? These two are just unfucking believable, along with Perillo and Cohen. I mean, I guess they're the magicians, right? As Trish would say. But man, just to do this like week in, week out, over and over again, it's just unbelievable to me. We're so spoiled. We're spoiled, people.
We are.
And you can get them for $4 or $5. You don't have to get the whatever these are. No, these are going to probably cost $5 too.
Well, talent is not equal even amongst the best.
No.
Nope. All right. Moving on to the next one. We have Sonic the Hedgehog Annual 2024.
Oh, I'm standing all right.
1 in 10.
I meant on your feet. On your feet.
By Yasmin Omar Atta. All right, Big Rob, you got it.
What's an annual? So it's not what's her name? what's the normal person does all the 1 in 10s for
Yeah,
Sonic.
I can't remember the name now. Damn.
I love her shit is
Money.
I don't buy them all. I just if I could I would, but I don't. I cherry pick them. This is pretty good cover. I love the what do you call it, the avatar for this artist. It's just another piece of art. Um,
Food Drain? Is it Food Drain?
Florraine. It's like a French name.
Food Drain.
Yeah, I love her art. She is on a legendary run on Sonic the Hedgehog, which has made these books very desirable in the secondary market and all that stuff. But regardless, this is an annual. How many annuals are they going to print for Sonic the Hedgehog? Not too many, and it's a 1 in 10. And I know shops still sleep on these books. The shops don't order 10 books, 10 copies. At least a lot of shops. My shop, I believe, usually does, but because there's a lot of kids that shop at my comic book shop. But this, at least on the speculation viewpoint, it should be a good book. The art itself, I love it. It's very traditional Sonic. It's when you think of Sonic, this is what Sonic looks like, and it's perfectly done. A great focus on all types of different characters. The world that they have built at IDW on the Sonic the Hedgehog run is pretty tremendous. I've read several of the books over the past several years, and I think they've built up a pretty good story arc, and they're doing a good job. And this will probably be a decent book in the long run.
Mike?
I mean, I'm with Rob on this. It's fun. It's colorful. It feels like an animated version of the video game screen. It is not particularly memorable or amazing, but like Rob said, it's that sort of traditional Sonic art that you would expect. I prefer the Food Drains, like Rob was saying. They're standout covers for sure. Obviously, different artists get chosen for the annuals, but again, like we always say, we harp on this all the time. You're probably not going to find it, and if you do, you're going to find it on day one only and never see it again. So if it's something that you dig or it's something you collect, don't sleep on it, especially since it's probably only going to cost you $10. I mean, maybe 15. I can't imagine it costing more than that, but it's an okay cover, but it is fun and it does the job, and it definitely screams Sonic. So it's got just enough of a video game feel to it to sort of give it a little bump. So I dig it.
Yeah, I regret not buying that Sonic book at San Diego Comic Con, Jeff. I should not listen to you.
What do you mean? What did I say?
Don't buy it.
Why?
No. I didn't say don't buy it. I just made a little fun of you. That's all.
Why?
I was like,
me out of it.
Are you getting that Sonic cover?
You bullying me.
I kind of boo-hooed him. Sorry.
You let him bully you, Rob? Come on now.
Does he have some regrets?
Yeah, he does.
No regrets.
I'm going to add on top of the whole how rare this book is. Well, you're right. Ask my family. I will, on top of what they said about the annual and the 1 in 10, like, honestly, not until like recent years has annuals gotten like an incentive cover. Like, most likely they usually didn't get an incentive cover.
Yeah,
so Sonic the Hedgehog 1 in 10s are already hard to get. Now you're getting an annual, which most people, most shops are going to look at a little less than the regular books. And so they're going to order a little bit less of those. So this might even be harder to get. As far as the art goes, I'm going to compare it. So the previous 1 in 10s from the previous artist, the French artist, it's like a new school kind of Sonic art. And this gives me like the 90s feel of Sonic, like the original kind of Sonic art. So I can appreciate that. I'm more favorable to the newer Sonic covers, but this is perfectly fine too. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't pick out anything that I like hate or don't like. And maybe what Trish said is it's just a lot of people on the cover, so it's a little over abundant of different things. So I mean, get your eyes moving all over the place. But yeah, I mean, it looks great.
Yeah, it is a little busy.
Yeah, just a little busy. But if that's my complaint, that's okay. The art's fine.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We have a Vampirella, 671, a 1 in 15.
It's an Alonso cover.
Damn. Big Rob, what do you think of them peaches?
Jeez. I like white peaches. I like yellow peaches. I like all colors of peaches. So my wife said donut peaches. She has no clue what we're talking about.
Thank goodness.
So it's a great cover.
Jesus.
Nothing wrong with it. It's standard Perillo at this point. I know Mike's over the moon with this one. And I know Alonso's definitely over the moon.
This makes me want to write a brand new Butts article. Just this
one. I would prefer the color or the sepia, but it's to each his own. But I'll be honest, that's pretty standard for Perillo, and which spoils everybody, including me. Anybody else has been brilliant, but to me, this is pretty standard. Nothing to write home about, but it's cool butt cover. So. Thumbs up.
For sure.
Yep, all right, Jeff.
I'm surprised he hasn't bought it. I'm sorry, you said me?
Yeah.
Okay. I will give this 2 thumbs up for the butt cover and the thong. I do have one issue with this cover, and it has nothing to do with all the stuff that you guys like. I just feel the left arm is a little bit longer than it's supposed to be, because I don't know how she wrapped that all the way around.
There are arms on this cover?
Exactly. Well, technically you can't see the arm either. At least her forearm. So that would be my only issue. I like the details in the feet. I guess she has some thick thighs, so that's why it's covering her calves. So that works. I like thick thighs.
Alonso.
And I think there's blood on this cover too, but I don't think Alonso noticed that either.
Nope.
So, but she looks beautiful. I like how you can see the spine at the top there, like the actual bone. There's a lot of good details in this. Like I said, I only had one little issue, and Lucio is we hold to the high standard, so that's why I kind of pointed that out.
Okay. All right, Mike, come on.
I mean, like I said, this one cover alone almost makes me want to write a brand new article. The thing that the last couple of really great butt covers from Lucio have been censored in some way by Dynamite. I hope this is what we end up actually getting on the shelf. Remember, they made him put the chainmail triangle over the crack.
Yes,
one of them, and they did the same thing on one like 4 or 5 issues later. So hopefully they don't do that with this one. I mean, again, I know that we feel like this has been done, but I mean, again, like I've said 1,000 times in my articles and on this show, if this were the first Lucio Perillo cover you ever saw, there would be an all-out melee to get this. Just keep that in mind. Keep in mind how good this thing is. I also prefer the color. Dynamite has gotten the picture on this, no pun intended, where now the colored version becomes their $50 premium thing on their website. They figured it out. They don't put those as incentives anymore. They do the CPO ones instead. So I would likely just get the regular color one just because I think it's better in color. But this is absolutely gorgeous. But aside, the musculature in the back, the looking over the shoulder, shadows and lighting, the pose itself and the depth of it, all of that is just breathtakingly masterful. Yes, it also happens to be ridiculously sexy on top of it, but shit, the guy's so fucking talented that, I mean, this is just masterpiece level shit right here. This is unbelievable. Shit. It's so good. And he just continues to churn them out. I like that it's a little different too. Her looking over her shoulder like that is something we don't see him do very often. So very cool. Adds sort of a little bit of a shyness to it almost, which is weird, or a creepiness that is a nice little addition. It's fantastic. You knew I would say that though.
You know, in my mind, I'm just going.
That's what I thought you'd say.
In my mind, his wife is posing for him for this picture.
Why not? If you looked like his wife, wouldn't you pose for this shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
She's got to know how hot she is. There's no way she doesn't know that.
Oh, I think she knows.
I mean,
All
the
right.
pictures that she posts on her Instagram, she obviously knows she's a looker. So.
All right, moving on. We have Spider Society #1, a 1 in 25 by Tony Daniel.
No, more dynamite.
I know. That's what happened. The dynamite exploded on Peter Parker's face. That's what happened. He's like, I thought it was a Mary Jane cover, but it wasn't. Now that he's in trouble. All right, Mike. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
It's just okay. It's not bad. Again, it's just a little busy, but I like that. So, I think that in the case of most busy covers, where everything is the same in the same focus or with the same palette, it does become difficult to tell what's going on. In this case, it's muted in the background. All the background characters are muted, which allows Spidey to come forward, the Peter version to come forward. Which is a much better way to do this. The fucking awful trade dress again, even worse than
stealing my thunder, Mike.
I'm so sorry, but I mean, I normally let you do this, but that is really bad this time. Like some of the ones that you think are bad, I'm like, that's kind of okay. I could deal with that. This one is horrible, but the cover is just okay. I don't think it feels 1 in 25 ish, but maybe 1 in 10 kind of, or a good like C cover or something like that. It's a good, not great.
All right. Big Rob, did you want to add anything before we move on to Jeff?
Well, it's crazy. This is the follow-up to what we just saw. So this is like, it's probably a decent cover, but next to what we just saw is complete fucking trash.
But no one will ever know.
And the trade dress is like the laziest shit I ever seen in my life. They literally just just typed in the most generic shit possible.
I mean, they could hit the random button on it.
It's Arial font, and they use the PowerPoint word art.
Yeah, with the color fade.
They didn't even try to do effects on it or nothing. Any type of
horrible.
Nothing on it. It's knocked over Daredevil and Incredible Hulk. Is definitely the worst trade.
It isn't. This is
at least the Daredevil one though is similar to the original logo, so I'm kind of okay with the Daredevil one. They just usually make it too fucking big. That's the problem. But the logo itself is okay. The Hulk one, I don't know what they've done to it because it is kind of like the original one, but they've managed to screw it up somehow.
This is just bad. Yeah, it ruins the whole cover, in my opinion.
All right. What's going on, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, art-wise, I like Tony Daniel. I don't think there's anything wrong with it art-wise. I think the layout is not well thought out, though. I just feel like it's too generic, and it doesn't speak to me. Like it doesn't pop out to me. It just kind of what Mike said. The muted colors in the back or the muted figures in the back is obviously to put Peter Parker up front, but I mean, maybe you shouldn't have muted it, or maybe a little more depth. I don't know. It just looks meh to me with that layout. And yeah, I don't even want to talk about the trade dress. So
this is really tough to put this up after that last one. It's like, I don't know if you guys watch the Olympics, but you watch like the heats for the 100 meter or the 200 meter, and the guys that are like way in the lead, they start to jog with about like 20 yards left because they know that they're so far ahead that they'll never lose.
No, this is the Australian breakdancing of
No, why'd you go there?
This is what it is.
She's gonna make a fortune. She's gonna make a fortune on memes, though.
Yep.
I hope so.
I don't. Why you even call that breakdancing? That's just not right.
It was almost.
It's interpretive.
Almost racist to watch it. It was really bad.
Racist against white people.
Yeah,
Yes.
Here's how all white people dance.
No. I'd rather have the African Bambata dance from.
That's what I said at work today. I'm like, has anyone seen Can't Buy Me Love?
I love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, guys,
stupid dance.
Oh, see, look at there. There you go, Jeff. They should have hired you, baby.
What made it worse?
You might have got a little bit better.
Yeah,
and I say I'm terrible.
I would have owned it, though. I would have owned how terrible I was. Like, I would have made it as bad as possible so everyone knew that I was trying to be bad.
I could have top rocked or up rocked better. Okay?
Her baggy polo shirt just ruins it.
Oh, God.
Oh,
And that's what ruined it for you? Not the actual dancing?
No, the dance is just it's complimentary. Her outfit and her dancing together with her attitude, perfect.
The squirming on the ground got me. Okay.
My wife said she was yawning too when she was dancing.
Oh my God! All right, how about this one here? We got Star Wars Darth Vader number 49, a 1 in 25 by Kyle No, or Kyle New, however you pronounce it. Jeff.
At least this Vader's a little bit better than the last Vader that we've seen. From I think it was 2 weeks ago. No, not 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or whatever the one before the last. This is, but it's not much better. So it's okay for me. I don't like how the red flare is on his thigh. Like, that's kind of odd. It kind of doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, and I don't like the details. It looks like he's wearing like pajamas. Like it looks a little too loose on him. So yeah, that's a little weird.
He always does, though. Actually, if you really pay attention to his outfit, it kind of does look like pajamas.
I guess it does look like pajamas, but this really stands out, right? Like, there's a lot of crinkles in this, so yeah, I like the background more.
Oh, by far.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on with his kneecaps either. That's just weird. Yeah, there's a couple of choices that he made here that I don't like.
Okay.
So I would pass.
All right, Big Rob, what do you got?
The scary part is this is probably one of the better Vader covers in the last 6 months.
Isn't that that's so sad?
That's why I said it's like this much better though.
All of them have been bad, and I'm like, I have at least 50 Vader covers in my collection, if not more. I'm a big Vader fan, and it's been so atrocious. This is almost like it's just like somebody drew the action figure from '77 on this cover, but
kinda.
Yeah, the background, the TIE Fighter is cool. I love the detail he dropped on the TIE Fighter. Really dope. Love the lighting and all that.
It's the Mego version of Vader with all the cloth.
I guess so.
Yeah. Sure. Soft goods Vader. Yeah.
No vinyl capes on him. The at least the Traders is one of the better ones for Marvel, right? But yeah, it's at best a C- at best.
Okay. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, the background is really cool, although I worry that that's probably like maybe a photo touch or something like that because it's so effing good. The Vader wearing pajamas, it reminds me of, so I think I may have mentioned this before, but they made the costume obviously to fit the different actors that played. So like Anderson, who was the stunt guy, and Prowse, who was basically he didn't really do much. He really just stood there. And then Sebastian Shaw, there's suits that fit those guys. But they made those same suits and they sent them out to touring actors that would do parades and stuff for big department stores in England and things like that. And they never quite fit right into the costumes. When you see the photos, it always looks like some adult wearing their Halloween costume. And that's kind of what this looks like to me. And the other problem is he got the lighting all effed up on the mask. So it looks asymmetrical in the wrong way. Now this, I will say, if you watch the movie closely, and if you've seen any of the masks up close, which I have, the actual mask is asymmetrical. It's not perfectly symmetrical because they didn't have the technology to mold things like that back then. So there's actually weird thing, but it's not. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, well, he knew that the mask was asymmetrical, so he tried to make it asymmetrical, but no, it's asymmetrical in all the wrong ways, so it doesn't really work either way. But sadly, like Rob said, this is the best Vader cover we've gotten in months, and I bet you that this will be popular because everyone is blinded by how much better this is than those, but not nearly as good as it should be as a 1 in 25 for Vader.
One note, it is impressive. They're reaching issue 50 on this particular. This is volume 3, right? Already on Vader.
This might be 4.
Yeah, I was thinking 4.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Is this still before Return of the Jedi? Right? I stopped reading a long time ago.
I don't know, but that's 100 issues total since they started.
I think they're still before Return of the Jedi, which they should wrap that up. I think very soon. I think.
And just to kind of add to that, I don't know if you guys saw the chat, but definitely his package is highlighted.
Yeah, he's always wearing the
Hardcore Comics.
Yeah,
and then also Derek with his Darth Cod piece.
Look, it's the Star Wars version of a cup, okay?
No, he's an umpire for a baseball game.
Oh, that's what I was wearing when I was a catcher. I got it.
There you go. We have Werewolf by Night #1, a 1 in 50 by Jeff DeCall. All right, Mike, what are your thoughts on this one?
Wow, I didn't know Aura Singh was in Werewolf by Night, but
I know, right?
It's actually really good. I do like. I don't actually have zero. I have not read a single page of this book, so I don't know who that character is supposed to be. Probably bad of me to not know. But
Elsa
Electra?
Elsa
Bloodstone.
Elsa Bloodstone.
It is Bloodstone. That's not the way she used to be. Okay, I guess. Okay.
That's a modern version of Bloodstone.
I guess they changed her costume. Okay, that shows you how far out of. I'm like, is that some weird Electra that's
She used
going
to
on?
be blonde.
I don't know. Well, yeah, blonde and not that costume. Wasn't it a white costume before?
Yeah, it was definitely a different costume.
Yeah,
she's changed.
Forgive me for not knowing, but the cover's good. It's typical DeCall. It's all about the lines and the color splash. You know, and his style is clearly there. Very, I don't know if geometric is the right word, but the sort of whatever the shape style is to use almost looks like cut out pieces of paper painted and stuck on, which like Eric Carle used to do with like the Very Hungry Caterpillar and stuff like that. It has that feel to it, which is kind of cool. So good background, good depth. Using the two different styles to pull her forward is also really good. It's a solid cover. 1 in 50, kind of a stretch, but it feels more like a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 10 to me. But it's still a good solid cover. It's DeCall though, and he's got his fans, so this thing will go for crazy money, I bet.
What about you, Jeff?
So I love DeCall. I do like the way he drew Jack Russell. Even though it's not as detailed, but I mean, it looks great. I like the background. I'm a little iffy on Elsa. Because it's I don't know, the color that they chose for her outfit is kind of feels very animated, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that kind of is a little contrasting to the rest of it, but I'm a little confused on this being a Red Band cover, or is it red? It's a Red Band book. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was always the cover, and I was like, "What's so Red Band about this damn cover?"
And are we sure this is Jack Russell or the new Werewolf by Night?
Oh, it could be the new Russell. I mean, the new Werewolf. Right, you're right. Well, the Werewolf looks great. But yeah, I'm okay with it. I just don't know if I agree again with the 1 in 50. Maybe a 1 in 25, but that'd be like maybe pushing it. But it'd be more reasonable.
Okay, good Rob.
I won't add too much. It's a great cover. I'm pretty sure people want to eat it up. The pompadour, or what do you call that? The beehive on Elsa is pretty gnarly, but it's a decent cover. 1 in 50 though. I don't think so. Maybe a 1 in 10 type, but I don't think it's worthy of a 1 in 50 price point. It's a cool cover, but not that great.
Agreed.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. We got X-Men number 2. This one's a 1 in 100 by J. Scott Campbell, and you can get the regular cover B, I think, with a trade just for cover price. All right, Big Rob.
I'm just amazed it just came out. This cover. I feel like a year. I feel like I've been looking at this cover forever. So it's finally coming out, huh? Okay. I don't know, but I like more the trade dress version. Isn't there a trade dress version?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is. It's a regular cover. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that one more. Of course, the issue one was better. I think that's a better cover. This is great. Magic is cool. I'm not a big Magic homer. A lot of folks are. I know she's very popular out there in the Marvel world. So it's gonna be a hot book. People are gonna pay stupid prices for this. I wouldn't be shocked. It's a $200 book. But it's a solid J. Scott Campbell book. I still prefer his Spider-Man work that he just did recently. So that's good stuff. But it's a good, solid Campbell book. For Campbell, it's a B average.
B average. All right. All right. What are your thoughts on this one, Jeff?
Okay, so I'll say what I really, really like. So I dig the X-Men sign in the back.
Yeah.
I dig the reflection off of the sign. I think he did that right. I actually don't like the way he drew the sword. And the way he drew her, I've seen him do Magic better.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably my bigger issue with it is that I think I've seen a better Magic from him, multiple different better Magic. But I agree with Big Rob. I won't be surprised this is over $200 even. It is J. Scott Campbell. All that stuff about him at SDCC. This is a 1 in 100. Look, it's not a bad looking cover, but also he's done better. And Big Rob has a couple of books that he's definitely done better with. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and I even think Alonso has better Magic covers than this one. Yeah. So I would go with the regular trade dress version if you want a J. Scott Campbell cover.
All right, Mike, can you close it out?
Yeah, I'm pretty much exactly the same. I do like the background like Jeff does. I think that's a cool way to do the men part of it. I'm a sucker for yellow covers, so that's a draw for me. I don't think it's anything particularly special from Campbell, but it is a good, solid cover. I would stick with the trade dress one, although I guess if you could get it for cheap, it will be an expensive book, but only because the fans go nuts, not because it's necessarily a great cover.
Yeah, it won't hold its value, I don't believe.
No, I don't either.
Okay. I'm surprised none of you said anything about the boob window.
Well, I mean, it's there. I mean, that's him standard. That's standard J. Scott Campbell, right?
Yeah, it is.
Unless it's a tight tee.
Alonso noticed it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. It was the first thing I saw. I was like, my eyes were drawn right to it.
I'm surprised you weren't looking for the booty reflection in the X-Men.
He is. He's still.
You know what? I did. I was looking hard at this image, and I'm like, oh, dang it, that Campbell missed out. It was a great opportunity.
I want to rephrase that sentence. I was looking closely.
Closely.
I was looking, hard at this cover.
Yes, I was, sir. Yes, I was. All right, moving on. We got oh no, this is an old one. What is that?
I was gonna say that's old. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. We're done. We're done with the incentives for this week. I don't know why I kept that one there.
Okay.
All right.
It's okay.
Moving on to the store exclusives. We have look at this. We have another booty cover. It's the Amazing Spider-Man number 55 by Ivan Talavera. You can find this in Unknown Anti-Hero in 616. LE is 1,000 for the set, and it's only going to cost you $40. Jeff, are you buying?
Physics Girl.
Oh, Physics Girl.
What's that?
Am I buying? No. But I'm not saying it's a bad cover or bad art.
Family.
Yeah, because it's a butt.
Hey, Deo, how you doing? Did you have fun playing with the Ewok playset? Because I'm super jealous, sir.
Did you have fun with the Ewok Village yesterday? Yeah. He's a little sleepy. He was already asleep.
It's all good. It's all good. I get it.
You okay?
We were watching Zootopia.
Zootopia. Nice.
I can't wait for Zootopia 2 to come out.
right.
We're going to get Moana 2 as well.
That too. That comes out this year.
Yeah. Moana.
Yeah, so the cover wise, yeah, I guess it kind of looks like Mila Kunis, or a younger Mila Kunis.
Hold on.
Oh, by the way, Allie, Copy was really looking forward to seeing you today. So he's like, yay.
Screw Mike. Where's Physics Girl?
Yeah, he was like, where's Physics Girl?
It doesn't really look like. No, it does not look like her.
No. She looks more Hispanic than Asian, or Latina than Asian, or even more, I don't know,
Latasian?
more native than Asian.
Yeah, a little bit native. That's true.
I actually feel like that the butt cover here, it feels off. It doesn't look right. I almost said doesn't feels right. That would be Alonzo's line. It just feels a little awkward. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just.
Whoa! Comment section.
Face is nice, but needs less clothes.
Stop it.
What?
If I was gonna pick one of these versions, though,
Yeah.
I'd probably pick the one without the trade dress. I kind of like the coloring, the lighting better. But
Scarf.
But I wouldn't pick this up.
What's your mask?
No, this is not going to pull me in.
Okay. All right. Big Rob?
I don't buy really store exclusives nowadays, but I actually do like this cover. I do love the way he drew the face. I love the lighting on the day version. The night one is just it's hard to tell detail. I understand what Jeff's saying with the butt detail's not all there, so you can't really get a good look at it. And I know we want that, right, Alonzo?
Yes.
So
Imagination, boys. Ugh.
What's that?
Imagination. You don't need the whole thing. You gotta hit.
No, I don't want the whole thing, but I feel like
I'll show her the
it's something
Perillo
a little
cover.
off. I don't know what it is.
No. We'll show her the Perillo cover.
Gap in there and everything. All the things.
But I do love the sunrise on the moon, right? That on the right one.
That's a good one, sir.
Nice.
So yeah, I really love the one with the sunrise. That one to me.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better Silk covers in a while, because I think Silk could do a lot more with that character. They kind of just shoved her to the side and forgot about her poor character, but it is a really good depiction of her. I know she is Korean, if my memory is correct.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
And she could be mixed, but her Korean features are not very prominent. So
they're muted for sure.
Yeah, I can see that your argument there about that. But in general, it's a good cover. I'm not going to say it's not. It's a decent B+.
Okay. All right, Mike, Deo, and Allie. Come on.
I actually don't think this cover is very good, to be honest. I think it's just okay. I don't think it's worth anywhere near $40.
40? No.
It's an okay cover. There isn't anything terribly wrong with it. Jeff's right, though. There is something a little weird going on with the waist. I think it's an optical illusion.
I think that's what it is, yeah.
And it just sort of looks like there's this weird extra bubble to it. But, I mean, if she's pushing in, I don't know. It's okay. It doesn't ruin the cover for me. I do like the one that
she's got shapewear on, okay?
I like the virgin
She's
one.
wearing some skims.
Yes, she's got skims on.
Yeah, because I like the sunset, whatever I guess it's sunset. I do like the way that's all lit. I think it works better. So that's the better of the two for me. The skyline is meh. Probably just pasted in from something else that either he's done or someone else has done. The face is okay. It looks a little too digital to me, though, which I don't like very much. So it's okay. I'll give it a C+.
A C+. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. We have Ultimate X-Men number 7 that you can find from the 5 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Comic Corner, KRS, Mutant Beaver, Eastside Comics, The Comic Mint. It's by Peach Momoko with an LE of 600 and a cost of $30. All right, Mike, Deo, Ali, are you buying?
Absolutely not.
No. Are you kidding me?
You're
not buying that.
This has most of the things I hate about covers these days that I hate.
It's a Scotty Young kind of look.
No, yeah, it's the Scotty Young little baby thing. The chibi,
the anime Scotty Young.
God, I mean.
So faux Scotty Young.
You know, well, I mean it. I don't know. I mean,
it's like Scotty Young with watercolors.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Then that's Peach. I don't know. Peach has the ability to give us such a great cover. I don't really want this kid crap. I just don't see this is. I don't know. It's fun, I guess, if a kid were buying it, but I don't know that kids are going to buy Ultimate X-Men. So I don't know that it matters very much. It's too cutesy. She's got talent, but it's not apparent on this cover.
Oh, all right. What about you, Jeff? Is this also part of the no Moko?
No Moko. Nice.
No Moko.
Okay, I don't hate it as much as Mike, but I also don't like it as much as I would normally like a Peach Momoko cover. It is like some of the characters I feel like meh, and I just don't. I mean, I guess she got over the whole flower stuff, but
yeah, no lemongrass on this one.
Yeah, but again, I mean, for a store exclusive, and the BS with the 600 LE, and this is going to cost $30. So I've noticed that since SDCC, I think not this past year, but the year before, since that time, all her covers that are store exclusive just got more expensive, and I'm over that. I need her to have something that's going to pull me in for me to even get close to paying for that price. So yeah, this is just meh, whatever.
Okay.
In terms of Momoko,
The moment you switch to the next cover, I will have forgotten this cover.
Well, you know what? Well, hold on. Big Rob, what are your thoughts, man?
All right, we also got to step back and realize this is not built for us. This is for a particular audience. The manga audience would eat this up. They love this particular style of art. I could see this definitely succeeding for them. $30 is crazy, and limited to 600 on a Marvel book. This is definitely a big fucking bullshit lie from the 5 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
yeah.
But again, I personally don't care too much for this particular type of art. But there is a big audience. This shit is eating gobble up, and it will probably sell out.
Yeah. Well, those same people buy pops, and then sell them back to
These
their
guys all
comic
buy
book
pops.
stores.
Sorry, Jeff.
No. You can buy pops. I'm talking about the people that would come into the shop, like with 18 boxes or bins worth of pops, and be like, I just need an offer because I can't make rent this month.
Okay, that's not me, but I'm close to that.
No. If you buy pops, it's fine. In moderation. If you buy so many that you can't pay your rent.
Or you can't live because there's too many of them.
I did lose square footage by how many pops I had in my place. So
Well, the other thing that those people do is they'll come to the shop to try to sell them, and they can't understand why they're not worth what they once were worth.
well, that's why I sold most of them when they were at the highest prices, because I'm not an idiot.
You guys, I know that most of you are all too young and that I am an old woman. They are Beanie Babies.
Yeah. All right, hold on, really quickly.
Oh yeah, we need her.
All right, Allie.
Oh, wait.
That's the proof.
Wait, she moved. She threw Dale out of the way.
It's a movie.
Like, oh my god!
We obviously love this one.
Yes, in the vintage colors. Yes.
You like the sepia one better? I like the color one better.
No.
Why?
No, Dale, you can't see this.
Yeah, you can't. What are you talking about? We got a fully nude Selena on the wall 10 feet away from him.
You know what that cover reminds me of?
Well, she's got the little dimples and everything above the butt. Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's good.
And that's the thing I love the most. The musculature in the back was amazing. Obviously, the butt's incredible. But
you remember back in the day when you were getting sexy time and you put the red cloth over the lamp? That feels like that kind of lighting here.
Sorry, what is back in the day for you? How old are you?
I'm 47, 46.
Oh. Back in the day.
That's what you say you're old, and I'm like, I don't think so.
I'm pretty old.
You can't use that finger down. I just hope they don't censor this cover. I hope they don't do what they did to the last two of his. I hope they let it.
What did they do?
They made them cover the crack up with something. Two Red Sonja books that they
cover it up with what?
She was wearing a thong in the solicitation, and then they made him put the triangular chainmail over the top. So in this case, it's Vampirella. I don't know that he'll even be able to do anything and make it look like. I guess he could do like, I don't know, booty shorts or something like that.
Booty shorts.
I hope they just leave it alone this time and don't screw.
Oh, there we go. Look at cover the crack. Yes, Derek, cover the crack. Oh, hashtag baby, hashtag. All
That's
right.
Alonzo's new job.
That's right. All right. So
this is Alonzo's
we ended
crack.
With Perillo, right? Yes. We ended with Perillo. All right, Mike.
Wait, I didn't get to see the rest.
Where can we find you, Mike?
I'll show you all the other ones. So you won't find me this week on Cover Fire because life is horrendously busy these days. I will be back, I promise. But and I probably should do a quick one anyway, literally just to feature the Perillo, the Selena, and the Middleton, and just leave it at those three for the week. But usually you can find me every Tuesday, late morning, early afternoon on CBSI. That's comicbookinvest.com, where I write Cover Fire, which is the antithesis to this podcast, where I talk about the non-incentive, non-exclusive covers that I like for the week. Go over there for tons of free content every week. Guys all write this stuff for free, for fun, and just because they love comics and giving you guys info. So head on over there for that.
All right. Thank you. And as always, Jeff, would you mind just giving a shout out to our sponsors?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, we talked about it earlier, me and Mike, but if you want a good tool to keep track of your comic book collections, the marketplace.
Some of us already have a good tool.
Good articles. Yeah, well, I can use all the help I can get. You can get 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents if you type in the code Nirvana14. And then, of course, we were talking about store exclusives. Go over to Bird City Comics, get their store exclusives. They've had some great ones recently. And you can get 10% off your purchase by using the code TNH10. And then you can go over to our pal at displaygeek.com. You can get your protectors for your Funko Pops, your video games, your action figures, and you can get 10% off your first purchase by typing the code Team Nerdherd.
Oh, thank you, Jeff. That was wonderful.
Just admitting that I need help is wonderful, sir. Anybody got any hymns?
Mike, can you please take us out?
Sure. No artists were harmed in the making of this podcast. If you want to do it right, be a cover whore for life.
I learned a new term today from my students. Low-key tweaking.
Oh my god.
And that's going to be on YouTube forever, kids.
That sounds awesome. I hope you're
Thank you.